Hello, this is gonna be a video of my audio recording from an interview with somebody for the English portfolio. Hello, thank you for to an interview about tourism in Rotterdam. Are you a good person to ask on this topic?
To help you with your interview, I work in the city of Rotterdam, so I come there like every 3, 4 days a week.
And which job do you have there?
I'm a civil servant.
All right. So, the first question, do you think Rotterdam has a rich history? And if so, why do you think so?
A rich history. Yes, I don't remember the year that the city was founded, but it is a long time ago. And of course, in Rotterdam, you cannot see a lot of the rich history, um, in the sense that you don't see a lot of old buildings because the city got bombed in the Second World War. But there are some places where there are still some nice old buildings and architecture. But there's also a lot of modern architecture in the city that represents the history of the city, the people that live there.
All right. So, which places do you think has some nice old architecture?
Um, well, for example, in the area of Delfshaven, that looks a bit like Delft or another city with uh, canals. Um, that is really representative. But in Charloes, there's also some old buildings, and of course, the city hall.
All right, all right. So the second question is, do you experience yourself that Rotterdam is shaped by multiple cultures?
Yes, there's so many different people living there, working there, spending time there. You see that when you look at the people that are in the city, but also when you see the stores or the restaurants, you see lots of different influences from lots of different countries.
Can you give me an opinion, please, about influence of other culture than the Dutch one? So, for example, a restaurant. Which type of restaurant, for example?
Well, for example, near the central station, there is an area of the city that is called Chinatown because there are a lot of Chinese restaurants and Chinese people living there. So that's an example.
All right, I think that's a good example. The third question is, how do you experience the way Rotterdam positions itself to tourists?
Um, well, in the last like 10 years or something, Rotterdam has done very well. So it is a kind of tourist magnet. Lots of tourists come and visit the city when they visit our country, or people that live in the Netherlands come to Rotterdam to go shopping or clubbing or to a restaurant. Um, there is a cruise terminal, so there's also many cruise boats that pass. Well, they don't pass; they stay in Rotterdam for like a day or something. So it's yeah, a lot of tourists come there. We the city is known for some nice bars um, that young people want to go to. For example, yeah, it does very well. It also has an international slogan, Rotterdam Make It Happen. So the city attracts people from other countries to come visit.
All right. So you answered the fourth question already, because that question was, what is your opinion about this? Does it contain a high level? Could it be better? But you gave a good answer that you think it's a really high level and you think it's very successful the last year. So we can go to the fifth question, and that is, what do you think are some nice places for tourists in Rotterdam?
Nice places.
And then mostly about Gen Z.
Oh, well, I'm not Gen Z, so that's difficult for me um, to tell. But I think, for example, the Kralingse Plas is a really nice spot. It is a kind of a forest with a little lake inside, and it's nice. It has nice space and nature, and when you look to the left, you see the skyline of the city. It's a really nice place to be to what do you call that? Get out of the rat race and relax a bit. But in the center of the city, there's also, for example, the Markthal, which is a nice spot with lots of food stands where you can eat different things and drink and have fun with your friends. So that's a nice spot to go to. Um, we also have this vehicle that can drive on the roads, but can also drive into the water and change into a boat. That's also a fun thing to do. It's the splash bus.
All right, so that's a type of. Is it public transport or?
No, it's not public transport. No, you have to pay for it. It's a tourist attraction.
All right, it sounds fun. And the last question, the sixth question is: do you think there is one highly presented tourist group in Rotterdam? So maybe there are mostly coming people from Great Britain, or maybe mostly Dutch people from other cities. And if yes, which group do you think is highly presented?
I wouldn't know that.
All right.
It's there's lots and lots of different people. I wouldn't know which group is mostly there. No.
All right. So
I
you.
forgot to mention a nice tourist attraction. Can I still mention one?
Yes, of course.
It's the football stadium, of course, the Kuip.
Yes.
Yes, also a very nice place to go to for Gen Z.
And maybe there are some, like when there's a big European match, maybe there are coming people from outside of this country to the
Sure.
Kuip for that match.
Of course.
And so the sixth question about the highly presented group, you don't really have the idea that there's one group highly presented. You think there's people coming from all over the world, but of course, closer to the Netherlands, there are more people.
Probably.
Because that's easier. But you
But
think
also people that can afford it to travel,
yeah.
for example. So when you go on a cruise, you probably have lots of money. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I am very thankful for you that you wanted to help with this interview, and I think you gave some really good answers. So thank you very much for it.
You're welcome. Good luck.